What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Poon and the Peen. Today, we got a doozy for you. Once a cheater, always a cheater. That's what we're talking about today. Shannon, do you believe that that's true?
Hell fucking yeah. Rick?
Of course you would. I do not.
Okay.
And I know it sounds like I may be saying that because like I'm a cheater or something, but no, I've never cheated.
So I've never cheated and you've never cheated.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently once not a cheater, never a cheater. So once a cheater, always a cheater. Basic math.
Not basic math at all, because you don't know what you're going to do in the future. You can definitely cheat at some point. I feel like relationships are just learning experiences until you get to the right one. People who cheat all can get to a point where they meet somebody who is enough for them and they don't have to. Most people don't cheat out of
Did you really say that?
yeah.
So you think it's the person who was cheated on's fault?
No.
So what's
no.
that
I
enough
think,
for them comment?
I think that people date people that they don't really like, and that's what causes cheating. You're with someone just because it felt right at the time, or you were attracted to them and you were like, okay, cool, yeah, let's do this relationship, but you weren't ready for a relationship. So then something else walks by and it catches your eye and you go for it. But I feel like at some point you get to a place where you meet a person who is everything and you guys connect the right way. You don't need anything else and you don't cheat.
No, it's not a real thing. As a matter of fact, it's the exact opposite. And this kind of thinking actually forces people into situations like he was talking about, because there's this idea that, oh, somebody will be the perfect person to make me not a cheater. At the end of the day, there actually is genetics that make somebody more predispositioned to cheating. Now, it's the amount of vasopressin in you and the amount of oxytocin in me. And a man who is vasopressin deficient, usually ones with smaller foreheads, scientifically based, are more prone to needing new partners because they are dopamine seeking creatures and they have to sow their seeds. So you're either somebody who is monogamous, or you're polyamorous. And just the same way that people are born to sexual orientations, people also have sexual preferences. So you might be a polygamist if you think that you're not capable of being with one person. And there is no magical person who's going to satisfy you and make you into a wholesome person. You either are or you aren't.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm going to need you to start listening more to what I'm
You
saying
did.
before you judge me.
Basically,
Hold on.
that
I never
there's
said a
a
magical
perfect
person. I said I never said
who's
it's
enough.
it's not the other person that makes you do anything. It can trigger something inside of you. I don't think people cheat on people because that's what they do. Like I said before, I just think a lot of people are dating the wrong people. Dating somebody that you're not going to end up with, you can be faithful if it's just the right fit. But I think a lot of people don't go for the right. I know personally a lot of people who date just because they feel like they're supposed to. It's like, oh, I've known this person for so long, or we had sex, I don't want to look like a whore, better make him my boyfriend, shit like that. And they end up cheating because that's not who they want to be with. I don't think it's a magical thing, you know what I'm saying?
I think people date when that's not right for them. I think in general, their personality type, and it also depends too, because it's how much testosterone is pumping through you. By the time that you reach 24 years old,
because I don't like when you cut me off. Hold on. Please don't forget what you're saying. But I really feel like the first thing you said was exactly what I said. Did people date when it's not right for them?
No, you're saying that people date people that are not right for them, which causes them to cheat, because you shouldn't have dated that person in the beginning. I'm saying most people should not try to be in committed relationships when they're not capable of being in them.
I get what you're saying there.
I thought you were going to talk longer, so I got a chip in my mouth.
Oh, my bad. When people say once a cheater, always a cheater, they don't mean always, like always and forever. But
you got the gene in you. You got the bug.
Oh, that is what you mean. You mean it's never going to stop.
I think at the end of the day, if you're predispositioned to needing multiple partners to feel satisfied, it's no different than people who are predispositioned to violence. Some people are violent individuals. They can change that, they can train it, they can learn about it, but I think that if you don't even think that shit, like maybe I'm just somebody who needs to have sex with a lot of partners and I gotta curb that. And you force yourself into thinking, well, it probably is because I haven't met the right person yet. It's not the right person.
Okay,
you
I
haven't
agree.
been honest about who you are. I think men or women, period, who find themselves constantly cheating, it's because you're not meant to be monogamous. So either you address that within yourself and make changes, and or you don't get into relationships.
Okay, that I totally agree with. But do you think that only those people exist? You don't think that there's people who cheat for the reasons I'm saying they cheat?
Yeah, the minority of people cheat because
You
they
think
settle.
that's the minority?
I think that most people just need multiple partners, period.
I think half of them are what you're saying, like they just need to fuck a lot of people. And I think the other half of them are just not in the right situations, put themselves in wrong situations that they don't know how to get out of.
Okay, so you said you could see yourself cheating.
I've never had, well, I can't say I've never had the desire to, but I've never cheated. It's never been a force, like, shit, I need to get some, like, I'm definitely able to suppress the desire for other women when I'm in a relationship.
But not everybody has
Definitely.
an electronic ass at their disposal, so you're
No,
unique.
I've only used that thing one time, and it wasn't that great. Trust me, real women beat electronic butts. You can be great and be wrong for somebody.
Like who? Who would I be wrong for?
A lot of people.
Am I right for you?
No.
Really?
Hell no.
Hell no?
Hell no.
That's ridiculous.
We would not be good together. You know it.
I don't know it. I honestly think that I'm an amazing compromiser and
So
I can
many-
fit with anybody.
So many.
If anything,
You gonna
I
make me
would
go to the
challenge
camera
you.
now.
I would challenge you. You would see
We would-
immense growth in your life because of me.
Look,
I
if
would
we-
be that woman behind the strong man. I'm
If-
offended right now.
If we were to date
the
Shannon,
only reason we're not dating is because I don't want to, not because you don't want to.
see, that's how they think. They have to be amazing, and something's wrong with you for not wanting them. Look, I think you're amazing. I think you're freaking beautiful. I think you're smart and intelligent. You're dope. You sound great on paper, but for me, it wouldn't work.
What's one reason it wouldn't work? I'm not a cheater. I'm an honest person.
No.
I can cook.
The way we clash.
You've seen my place before. I keep a clean place.
You do.
Got a nice little
You're
car. Got
dope.
a good little career. Got good
See?
family. What's wrong with me, Rick?
There's nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong
With
with
you.
us. We aren't compatible. So it just wouldn't work.
I feel like you're breaking up with me right now.
Right? That's what it sounds like. Look, Shannon, if we were to date, I would be incredibly happy for like 3 months. And then on the 4th month, like, what the fuck is going on? And all my friends would be like, nigga, shut up. She's way too hot for you. Just be happy. I'd be like, but I don't like her. I don't like her. And that's just what would happen. I'm sorry.
And then you
But
would
I
end
think-
up cheating on me
But then,
because I wasn't the right fit
no,
for you.
we would break up, and then after we break up, I would find out that 2 months into it, you were like, "Oh my god, I'm sick of this."
I've been
motherfucker."
saying
So-
this. I'm not small and Asian enough. Okay, so
Oh
all you
my
guys in the
God.
comment section are like, you and Rick should be together. Listen, I just don't have the criteria.
Okay, she's not small and Asian enough. I'm not tall and light skinned enough, huh? Yeah, exactly. But no, I don't discriminate. It's not just for tiny Asians over here. Don't let her fool you. Light skinned curly girls that aren't like her, holla at me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if more people started to say, hey, it's possible that I'm not designed to be in a committed monogamous relationship, we'd all be better off.
That would be
Putting
amazing.
the pressure on people to say, like, you know what, when you find the right partner, you'll be that person. No, you are who you are, and that's totally cool. Whether or not it's the person of your dreams or the person you want to chill with right now, your core should be the same. If you're not a cheater, you're not going to cheat. If you are a cheater, you're more than likely going to cheat, whether or not it is your dream mate or it is just your dude for right now.
Right, but that's not what I
That's
was
it.
saying.
End of day, right. That's all I wanted to hear.
See?
Chip me up.
You and then you ask why. You ask why. That shit right there. I didn't say those things that you said I said. Look, you're right.
You always have choke hands around me.
This is why. This is why I know we wouldn't work. Like, if you know, light skin and shit, you were bruised. I wouldn't even be able to say I didn't do it. So no, it's not gonna work. But anyway, like I was saying, stop putting so much emphasis on what you think I'm saying. I don't think there's a magic person that's gonna change you. But I do think you have the ability to change when you want something enough. You can change yourself in order to be where you want to be in life. If you want to have a good relationship with this person, you know this is who you want, I feel like you can, not effortlessly, but you can completely become the person you want to be. If we were dating and there's something about me you didn't like.
In your dreams.
In my dreams, my fantasies, I finally have her. And there's something about me that you don't like. If you say, you know what, I don't really like that, you need to change it, there's a good chance I won't be able to. I can try.
Very
2 weeks. 2 weeks later, I'm going to go back to being me.
Yeah.
But if I get to the point where I'm frustrated with myself for that same reason, it will be easier for me to stop doing that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm flirting with you right now.
I see you.
Yeah.
My dick got hard a little bit.
Once a cheater, always a cheater, and it's not a bad thing.
She didn't even listen to any of that magic I just put out there right now, and she wonders why I don't want to date her.
I think if we stop looking at cheaters as bad people, then we could definitely reform relationships. It's not a bad thing.
Back on your team right now, son.
It's not a bad thing to have a desire for multiple partners. It's a
Listen to
bad
that
thing
woman.
to pretend that you could be monogamous with the right circumstances. That's just not who you are at that time. Don't get me wrong, things can change, your chemical balance, your body could shift, and you could manifest into a different person. But it's who you are at that moment. If you cheated, then you are a cheater.
Yes.
And once a cheater, always a cheater.
No. Oh, you gonna find me a girlfriend? And then, because I'll cheat on her. With
Okay,
you.
so small Asian women, apply below, become Rick's girl.
Look, man.
I'm gonna snatch him up, and then I'm gonna give him back to you, just so I can prove my own ego.
No, if
I
we,
can make him cheat.
if we do it, you're gonna have to give me that full 3 months. Fuck that.
3 months?
Three whole months.
And on month 4, you're gonna choke me to death?
And month 4, I'm a cheat.
Cheat or choke.
Right? Well, this has been another episode of Poon and Peen. I don't know what we accomplished on this one, but it was fun. And I found out Shannon's in love with me. I'm out. Peace.